Hi, this is Eddie Borkowski, Video Game Sophistry. We're continuing our Bioshock Infinite Voxophone guide. This is Chapter 2, the Town Center and Raffle Park area. There are 4 Voxophones to gather. The very first one is right to the right-hand side of the first Comstock entrance. Very likely you'll grab this. You go inside and the two guys they have the same face, but they're brushing each other's shoes, so that's all right. Within this particular guide, there you go, there's number 1. We're not going to actually play them, but at the end, I've included all of the actual audio from each of the Voxophones we get, because I know that's a big portion of it. All right, let's go to number 2. It's on the far left-hand side, about midway through this mission. You're going to go to an area where there's a garden. Now, it's usually an area you have no reason to go to, but if you go to the far left-hand side of this is before the carnival, you're going to find number 2, another Comstock Voxophone. Again, it might have been the ones you've actually missed. Now we're going on Voxophone number 3. This is right before you go into the carnival, your first Lutessa, or Lutess Voxophone that you're going to get here. It's right beside the stuffed animal. Very, very easy to get, almost impossible to miss. And the final one for this chapter, right in between the two racially perverse monkey cages, is Mr. Fink, an important character in the story. Now, if you want to listen to them, just keep watching or click ahead to see the next chapter.
I told you, come.
And then the Archangel showed a vision. A city, lighter than air. I asked her, "Why do you show this to me, Archangel? I'm not a strong man. I'm not a righteous man. I am not a holy man." And she told me the most remarkable thing. "You're right, prophet. But if grace is within the grasp of one such as you, how can anyone else not see it in themselves?" One man goes into the waters of baptism. A different man comes out, born again. But who is that man who lies submerged? Perhaps that swimmer is both sinner and saint, until he is revealed unto the eyes of man.
Madam Lutess, I have read all your books on the sciences. Mama says it's not a fit occupation for a lady, but I think she's jealous of our cleverness. Is it true that only you are allowed to visit the girl in the tower? If the lamb is lonely too, I should like to meet her, as we would have much in common. Warmest regards, Constance.
I told you, Comstock. You sell 'em paradise, and the customers expect cherubs for every chore. No menials in God's kingdom. Well, I have a man in Georgia who'll lease us as many Negro convicts as you can board. Why, you can say they're simple souls in penance for rising above their station. Whatever eases your conscience, I suppose.